Sam and Colby take a stranger to a haunted asylum, and in this video, we are going to giving my thoughts, my first impressions on the video, and stuff like that. So, long story short, Sam and Colby, they met a girl on a campus. I'm not sure if this was like a school campus or something like that, and they were asking people, and some people said they believed in it, and some people said they didn't. Blah blah. And then one girl, which, you know what's so funny too, is the girl they picked, it kind of looks like Katrina, Sam's ex, which was interesting. I was like, whoa, is this like a cousin or something? Like, cause she does look familiar. Doesn't she look like Katrina? But yeah, so they get her, and I was right too. You know, I was 100% right, which makes sense because it's like that's the whole point, right? But the thing is like she believed in it, but she's never seen it. You know what I mean? Like, she was a 6 out of 10, right? And you know, she decided to do this, and she was like, whoa, how did I do this? I just literally went with like strangers. And then later on, she talked about it at the end of the video. She was like, yeah, you guys should, if a stranger comes up to you, say yes. And then they were like, whoa, that's bad advice, right? That's funny. But we understand what she meant. You know, if you see some YouTubers, I don't know, I guess you do some research, like just like look up on YouTube, be like, okay, so what's your name, guys? How many subscribers you got? Okay, oh, Sam and Colby. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that was cool. So they flew out to I forget, Ohio or something like that. I think it was Ohio, and this girl's name was Brooke. So Brooke and Sam and Colby all flew to Ohio. I think they said they were supposed to go to Virginia or something like that. But a storm was happening there, right? So you know, they go and then they investigate. They do some SDs. They got the K2 out. You know, they got the radio. They had a new. It was kind of like an obelisk, you know what I mean, where it spews out words, but it's like it runs through the. I mean, you guys know, it goes through like the radio stations and stuff like that, right? And they had something similar to the obelisk that, you know, that kind of spews out, you know, stuff without hearing the static and stuff like that. They had that, and they obviously did the SDs at the end there, and then you know, they obviously talked a bit, and but no, long story short, you know, I'm gonna get into this in another video, but what did I think about this video? I thought it was better. Like, I hate to say this, but I thought this was better than the Doll Island with Fede. That was a good video, but I just felt like there was like not enough like different spots, you know, because this infirmary place, this place they went to, it just seemed like there was more energy, there was more history. Like, we kind of knew about this place, and there was definitely crazy things that's happened at this place. And the Doll Island, it was like, you know, I don't think we'll see them going there again. Maybe, who knows? I don't know if they'll go back there again. If they do, they should, you know, do a broader investigation. Maybe, I don't know. See, because it's all the way in Mexico, right, or something like that. But yeah, that was a good video, but this video was definitely better. Just the fact that you're bringing someone in that's like not, you know, relevant to like content creation. It's not a person who makes content. Well, I don't know, maybe they do. I mean, nowadays you never know. But you know, this girl had no idea who they were, which was kind of crazy. I mean, who would have thought that this girl didn't know that? But she didn't know, and she was like, you know what, let's go. And then, you know, it's just it's like all that, like that's just like that's amping me up. It's like we're seeing someone who has literally no knowledge of like investigating, of how to investigate. And you know, she definitely did say she believed in ghosts, but she said she believes in it because she thinks it's kind of cool, or you know, whatever she said. I forgot what she said verbatim, but you know, that's what my dictionary says. Is it's interesting to think about, right? But like just that alone, like it boosts up the dopamine. You're like, okay, well, we want to see if this girl's gonna believe it or not believe it. You know what I mean? The cat ball's going off, the REM pod's going off, the lights going off and stuff like that, right? And she's freaking out. And you know, all these instances that happen, it kind of like opens up her eyes a little bit, like, okay, there's definitely something out there. But I'll tell you this, like, to be honest, you know, I'm not a shill, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like maybe she had a small hint of like, I don't know if this is true or not. This could be like interference or something like that, but she can't say that, or maybe she did, but maybe she didn't say it. I don't know. I don't know. But you know, there's always that small chance where like that was maybe not enough. I feel like this video, it was good, but I feel like it was good because it proved a point that like something is definitely happening. But also I feel like that she still has like some doubt. Like there's something I need to see still. Like maybe like she needs, because the one thing she did not see, I don't think she saw, was like a shadow, like something really wild to like make you like be like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like your mouth is just like, you know, dripping, right? Because and the one thing too is Amanda was there too. I'm glad they had brought Amanda. I love seeing Amanda in these videos, having a medium. And the one thing I wish Sam and Colby would do is get Patty Negri, you know what I mean? And that'd be kind of cool. Get Patty and Amanda together. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a cool video. Not sure if they've done that already. They probably have. I don't know. Who knows? But I think that'd be a cool idea. And Amanda was feeling stuff. She said she saw a shadow, you know what I mean? A little experience there right in the beginning. But overall, like just the dopamine inducing, like I was in it to win it, bro. I wanted to find out what this girl was gonna say, and she believed it. She was like, yo, this is a 9.5 out of 10. But why is it a 9.5 out of 10? Because I feel like she still doesn't believe fully, but she believes it. But she believes that, I think she, in my opinion, this is my opinion too, by the way, I feel like she believes something's definitely happening, but she doesn't know, in my opinion, from what I see and what I feel, is I feel like she doesn't believe it fully. Like, I think she needs to see more, and I don't know. But the series, like, I hope they keep doing the series, because it's so interesting bringing some random person. Pray to God that they don't know Sam and Cole, because I don't want this to be staged, because, you know, if you're an actual fan, you're going to try to pretend you don't know. So that's the hard part, right? And we're never going to know that. You know, we're never going to know if this girl knew. I mean, unless you, like, dig down deep or something like that, right? But, you know, like, I'm really hoping that they keep doing this, and that they don't pick people that I mean, out of coincidence, out of an accident, it does happen, you know. I mean, they're pretty popular, you know. Sam and Colby are pretty popular. They were on TFIL, then they were on, you know, Overnight for a bit, and then they're also on their own stuff, you know. And plus, they also got reactions. Plus, they were also on the Mr. Beast stuff. So, like, they're pretty popular. So it's very hard to engage with people that don't know you. So if it does happen, it's fine. But, you know, I want it to be super authentic. I want to like, I got a little like fly here, bro. But I want it to be super authentic, and I want it to be just, you know, I want it to make sense. But when it's like biased and like someone that they know, but they're just staging it to, like, you know. But I'm not saying that's happening. I'm just saying, I gotta get this thing. I'm just saying that is definitely possible, where people can be like, oh, I don't know, because the thing is, if they say there's a fly right here, bro. It's like one of those little small ones. But if they say, because the thing is like, I feel like if people say they know them and stuff like that, because then that just ruins their video in general. You know, hey, I know Sam and Colby. Well, guess what? You're not a stranger. Like, because that's not a stranger. Just because, you know, they're fans and they don't know each other, you know, there's still some bias there, you know what I mean? Like we're just gonna be here for the video, blah blah blah, right? But so that's gonna be tough. So hopefully they keep doing this, and that can kind of not happen. Hopefully they can figure it out, like maybe see if they know them, like check their subscribers on their YouTube. So that's one thing they should do, is Sam and Colby should check their subscribers to make sure they don't know. That's another thing of validation, to make sure that they don't follow them or know them, you know what I mean? So I think that's a good way to do it. I mean, it is, you know, privacy, whatever, you know, whatever. But, you know, just for the, I don't know how they're gonna do it. But that's the one thing I think that's be a flaw, is people might know them. But yeah. So, and they also brought up Cody and Story too as well, which is very interesting too. This thing is pissing me off. It's one of those like small little flies, bro. Not the one that goes like, bro. I hate flies so much, dude. I hate flies so much. The most useless thing in this world are flies. All they do is fly around and that's it, and vomit and crap. Anyways, getting distracted by a fly. Overall, like what do I think about this episode? I think it was a good episode. I think it was a good episode. It's something I think they should do a couple more times. Maybe do a small little Hell Week series where they take, maybe 10 different strangers to haunted places. That's a good idea right there. They can honestly, they can do that for Hell Week. They can literally do that for Hell Week. For Hell Week, they can take like 7 different strangers, 7 different videos. You know what I mean? Take 7, or maybe 5. Do like five, because or 3 or 4, maybe 4 strangers, whatever. Just that would actually be a pretty cool series. Like, this series would be like a spoiler to what the Hell Week would be. So if Sam and Colby are listening to this, that's a good idea. Like, do like one more, and then say like, hey, at the end of the second one, be like, you'll be able to see more of the series in October for Hell Week. Be a nice little teaser. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is what it's gonna be like. And then I think they should find some places that are super, super haunted, like way more haunted than an infirmary. They should find like places like maybe outside of the Americas or maybe inside, whatever. I think a castle would be kind of crazy. There's definitely hotels like the state. I think we've seen that one already too much. But there's places out there. You know what I mean? And this is something that I would definitely love to see as a Hell Week. Maybe also you can also bring a guest too. I mean, at the end of the day, you could bring a guest if you want, or with the stranger. Have like a surprise in the video or something like that. A little heads up. You know what I'm saying? A little pop out. But yeah. So I like this episode. I will be talking a little bit more about this episode. And because this is my first impressions, I don't have much to say. I gotta watch a couple more times to get every single bits of detail down. But I just wanted to share a little quick first impressions. My first impression, I loved it. I love Sammy and Colby's videos. Definitely better than Fede's video, which, I mean, they're both great videos. I just feel like that video was just like, I don't know, something about it. I don't know what it was, man. Something about it, but but this video, I liked it more. Still like the video. I just like this one more. And this one, I mean, it was honestly, I expected everything out of this. Like, everything I expected, everything I saw, I expected. You know what I mean? I expected it, and I talked about it in my video. I was like, we don't know the religion. We don't know what their thoughts are. We don't know if they believe in ghosts. We don't know if they do. You know what I mean? We don't know these things, and that's exactly what happened. This person came in, believed in it, but never really saw it, never seen anything crazy like that, right? So, but besides that, I think this is good because I am going to talk about this more. I could sit here, for another 20 minutes if I want to, but I want this video to be quick. Hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed the Sam and Colby video. I definitely did. I enjoyed it. I was excited. I was very, very early into the video. Very, very early. I was like, yo, I've been here. I haven't been this early in a long time. Super excited for this video. And I would love them to do this again. That'd be very cool. And props to Sam and Colby though. Props, man. That was a great video. And I love the new equipment they have. Definitely, keep that up. Get some different equipments. Test things out. Different pieces of equipment. And don't feel ashamed that you're using something that you've never used before. You think it might be weird. I think it'd be kind of cool. So anyways, though, this is your boy A1. Have a great day. Stay hydrated, stay safe, no one is half the battle. Chewing bubblegum, kicking butt, saving the day. The knight in shiny armor is me, and I am here for victory. Stay A1. Stay hydrated, stay taking care of yourself. Love yourself so much. Love yourself. 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 Love yourself.